Since Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, personally I don't think the Russo brothers have done anything that spectacular with their filmmaking style. I personally thought that Cherry was, an attempt at something different but didn't quite pull it off. Extraction was worth watching for the action sequences, if nothing else, and The Grey Man is kind of more of the same. It feels worth watching for the hard-hitting, gritty fight sequences, but not a lot else. The Grey Man was being pitched as Netflix's kind of biggest budget film. You can tell they've splashed most of that on locations and cast, because I think the actual story is lacking. It's the classic plot of protagonist becomes disillusioned with what he's doing, exposes conspiracy plot, takes down the evil overlords, that sort of thing. And it doesn't really bring anything new to the table, despite an entertaining, kind of dry-humoured Ryan Gosling just nailing that archetype like he does with every role. Ana de Armas is fine if underserved by the narrative and the material she gets given. Billy Bob Thornton is utterly wasted. It's worth watching performance-wise for Chris Evans as Lloyd Hansen. He is having an absolute blast with this role. It's scene stealing, it's so much fun, and in terms of just personality and charisma, I think it carries the film start to finish. So there are ultimately two reasons to watch this film. The first is the action sequences, the second is Chris Evans. Everything else is very take it or leave it. I think it's quite a forgettable film. The storyline is nothing special. A lot of the character development feels very typical and not too complex or well built on. With the global scale and the cast that they've involved, it already feels like they're trying to make it a franchise. Lo and behold, there already is a sequel and a spin-off in the works. But that doesn't make a good standalone film, and I wouldn't say The Grey Man is a good standalone film. It has its moments and was a fun watch, but I'm never going to be in a rush to watch it again. I'll just watch the fights that I enjoyed on YouTube. It has that kind of effect on you. But thankfully there is enough action to break up the plot to keep you hooked throughout, and it's always well staged, well choreographed, and well framed with the camera. I think they're very confident and strong action sequences, probably some of the best we've seen all year. And yeah, not much else to say. Considering the hype this film was getting, I'd say it's a big disappointment. But if you're stuck for what to watch one weekend and you're sat at home, it's worth watching at least once for sure. But what did you guys think? Do you think Netflix is onto a real franchise winner with The Grey Man, or do you think it kind of crashed and burned when it dropped? Please feel free to comment below. Would love to hear your thoughts. Any disagreements, always welcome as well. But in the meantime, thank you for watching guys, and we'll see you with the next video.